Here at West Rutland Field. West Rutland is taking on the Chieftains from Green Mountain. West Rutland is going to come out playing a new formation this year. They're going to play a 3-2-3-2. Starting in the goal, we have Josh Smith Sr. Center back will be we're into action already. I'll get you caught up on those players. Zach Pratt on the outside with the ball. Last year, these two teams went to a 3-3 tie, one of the best road games of the year played by West Rutland, a game that they actually had an opportunity to win towards the end. So West Rutland, a year older, so a year better by most standards, had a very good preseason. It was a nice settle by Jordan Johnson, but nobody's recovering back. Ball's played to the outside corner. They're keeping him there. Ball across. West Rutland seemed to have that marked up pretty well. They do a good job in the back, pretty well experienced back there. Matt Bathalon is a junior. Joe Brown, junior, and Jordan Johnson, who's a sophomore, who also plays club in his off season and has played for years. In front of the two backs, in the 3-2-3-2. It looks like we have Hunter Mason playing on one outside, and I believe Derek Bruno is playing the other outside. Up in our midfield is a sophomore core. All three boys started last year. Brian Maxson playing central midfield. Brendan Harvey's playing out on the right, and Jacob Dow is playing out on the left. And up top, two newcomers back to soccer at West Rutland, Jeremy Avoli, a senior who did not play last year, and we have Tyler Groh, who transferred back from Mill River. Green Mountain is maintaining the ball and possessing it in the West Rutland end. Not generating a lot of scoring opportunities, but they definitely are controlling the ball in this end and making West Rutland work pretty hard. Green Mountain last year was led by a freshman, number 8, and his name is Mac Walton. He scored 24 goals last year as a freshman. He is definitely one of their go-to guys when they need to look to score. Right now it looks like West Rutland's playing with a little nerves out of the back, not playing through feet. Doing a lot of kicking and hoping. Nice ball over the top. Jordan Johnson settles under it. West Rutland really needs to get the ball back on the surface and play through feet. A bad turnover that leads to a foul. Mac just got taken down outside the box. Looks like he's getting ready to shoot early. And hit it directly into the partially set wall. Looks like Brian Maxson might have taken that one in the chest. Even though West Rutland's returning a lot of players, they're still really young. Majority of their starters are sophomores, experienced players who play club, but they still start a lot of sophomores. Good battle in the midfield. Nice ball. Played over the top by Jacob Dow. Tyler Groh is in. Jacob Dow with a nice shot from the outside. That's a good look by Jacob Dow. He saw the keeper was out. I think he was looking to try to float him. So West Rutland gets the ball on this half of the field for the first time and generates a scoring opportunity. That's a good thing this early in the game, the way Green Mountain has come out. Green Mountain looks to put the ball back into play really quick on set pieces. Their throws are definitely coming quick. Their free kicks are coming quick. You got Tyler Groh putting the pressure on. Ball running out. Looked like West Rutland was looking for a long throw out of maybe Joe Brown, and the throw came and put us slightly out of position. Joe has now worked his way back. He's back centrally. Nice tackle by Jordan Johnson on the outside. So West Rutland's been able to generate a little bit of offense when they got it down to this end. Tyler Groh has put a lot of pressure on their backs. Just had a pretty good look. Ball came back out to Jacob Dow and he fired it in. Green Mountain's got the throw deep in West Rutland's territory. Get a shot and a goal. Number 10 for Green Mountain with the goal, Darby Pollard. Darby, I know from, he did look familiar now that I saw his name. Darby Pollard actually played on my club soccer team several years ago, was in the Ludlow area, now playing over for Green Mountain, which those two schools are pretty close together. Nice ball to the corner, Jacob Dow. And West Rutland earns a corner. West Rutland earns a corner. So West Rutland earned the corner kick on that. Jacob Dow putting high pressure on the... So Jacob Dow's going to serve this in. Let's see if West Rutland can get anybody after going down a goal early. Let's see if they can get some pressure in here. Running a lot of guys forward on this. Nice ball in. Ball's up in the air. Comes out to Jacob Dow, who's showing some patience. Nice ball serviced in. And West Rutland earns another corner. West Rutland's run forward all but 3 of their guys. Run forward all but 3 of their guys on this play. Looks like they got pretty even numbers back here. Let's see if anybody can be aggressive in the box. Ball in by the keeper. And we got a push. Not sure who the push was on inside the box. Great service in by Jacob Dow. I'm not sure if somebody got into the back of the keeper on that. As a coach, you can live with that because your guys are being aggressive in the box. Goalkeeper Kemp to take the kick. And Kyle Wilson, the official, has another push. I'm guessing West Rutland is playing with a lot of hands in the back. One of the rules that they've been trying to force to keep kids playing aggressive, but trying to keep them under control. Great ball served through by Jacob Dow. Tyler Groh is in on a break. Heavy touch. Slightly heavy touch by Tyler Groh. A great ball through. It looks like they might be able to exploit some of their team speed up top. So we'll see how West Rutland recovers from this. Nice save by Brendan Harvey on the far sideline. Hunter throwing the ball over the top to Brian Maxim. And we have a goal kick. Must be last touch by Maxim. It's a good thought by Hunter Mason, trying to get that ball in early to put some early pressure on. Green Mountain pushes a lot of guys forward up by the midfield stripe on their goal kicks. Look to beat them long. Tyler Groh has recognized that and he stepped up. If there's a miss kick, he's going to be the only one between him and the goal. Hunter Mason with a great throw over the top. Tyler Groh with a hustle. And the keeper, Kemp, makes a really nice play at the top of the box to take away that possible scoring opportunity. Got a long punt. West Rutland's doing a pretty nice job of winning a lot of those high punts. Matt Bathalon with a nice clear, forcing the issue, forcing it out. Got a nice tackle down there. Looks like Joe Brown with the nice tackle. The clearance was a little bit low and picked off. Green Mountain seems to have a lot of dangerous guys at the top of the box. They got a string on that ball. They're doing a really nice job. And we have a Green Mountain throw. Looks like we're gonna have our first sub of the game. Martin Van Buren looks like he is gonna be entering the game. Brian Maxim with a nice touch. And he gets fouled. I think the person that fouled him got the worst end of that. It looked like Maxim was going to hit a ball down the field. The kid slid into it, came in late and actually took it on the leg. Green Mountain's holding a high line right here right now with a lot of room to run. Looks like they're playing a trap. A good service over the top could cause some problems for Green Mountain. Nice save by Jacob Dow. Great hustle. Green Mountain maintains possession. Looks like they've taken Mac Walton and moved him back into a midfield position this year. He was a striker last year, like I said at the top of the broadcast. Scored 24 goals, and Coach Hart told me before the game, 24 total goals was more than his team scored last year. He was looking for improvement on the goal scoring, talking to him and talking to his players that the expectation. Oh, there's a great ball in, just misplayed. Darby Pollard, like I said, he played club for me back when he was an 8th grader, and he was really in a dangerous position there. Nice service in, ball scooted by him. So Martin Van Buren is in the game, and he is come in and he's playing where Zach Pratt was playing. Nice ball. Brian Maxim played a nice through ball into Brendan Harvey. Brendan Harvey, oh, the official, a little help there from the official. That ball was going out of bounds and it hit Mr. Wilson there on the sideline. There's Pollard in the corner with the ball, trying to make a service. That was a nice play by Matt Bathalon to keep that ball from being crossed into the box. Green Mountain is entering their first sub of the game. That would be number 2, Ethan Hart, who's a sophomore. This team is fairly young as well. They only roster 3 seniors, and on the other end they have 6 freshmen. So this is a younger team. You get a clear out of the back. Tyler Groh putting their center back under high pressure. Well played by Jacob Dow to win that ball down. Jacob Dow is just playing really well right now. That ball was just a little straight ahead. A little more of an angle might actually have kept the keeper back on his line a little bit more. A lot of space in the middle of the field. Mac Walton, like I said, a really nice player. He's causing some problems for West Rutland in the midfield. Only being a sophomore, he's a force to be reckoned with out there. He's around the ball, very aggressive. Not the biggest of stature of kids, but he's doing a nice job. Got a nice tackle by Jordan Johnson. Nice sliding tackle in the box. A miss hit at the top. Mac Walton hits a shot that goes a little bit wide. West Rutland's making another substitution, entering the game.
How did that goal go in?
I don't know, I'm doing broadcast. West Rutland just entered their second sub of the game, number 4, Eric Maxim. He's an 8th grader, club player. He'll play up top. He subbed in for Tyler Groh. Tyler Groh, well-deserved rest. Has made a lot of nice runs through, a lot of long runs. Hasn't got the result yet, but well-deserved rest. Now West Rutland looks like they're trying to settle the ball down and play through feet, but the passes just aren't crisp enough yet. This early in the season, the expectation is they're going to make some mistakes and hopefully settle down. West Rutland had 2 guys going after the same ball, a little lack of communication, but Jordan Johnson was able to recover, and it looks like they've awarded a throw. It looks like could possibly be a corner. Nope, they've awarded a throw down in the far corner. It's a nice win by Jordan Johnson, and out again for a throw. Service across. Everybody's deep for West Rutland right now in the box. Not a lot of guys up top to counter that. Nice win by Hunter Mason. West Rutland is starting to settle into the flow of the game, but it looks like they're a little bit out of position. They're getting a little congested. The communication needs to be picked up a little bit. Brian Maxim wins the ball down, tries playing a ball up the line to his brother, and it got out for a throw. Green Mountains throw again. Nice step through by Hunter Mason. Darby Pollard with the throw in. And West Rutland's entering 2 subs into the game. Looks like Zach Trippier is coming in for Brendan Harvey. And Jeremy Avoli is entering the game, or exiting the game. Tyler Groh has come in for him. Coach Hart early in the season trying to see how he's going to run his subs. To this point, they've had several scrimmages, and he was running a lot of guys through. Game time situations a little bit different when the games actually count in standings and what you're working towards. So I think he's still trying to work in his rotations and how he's going to rotate people through. Zach Pratt is entering the game. He's going into the game for Hunter Mason. And the Chieftains just added a sub. Can't see who's subbing out for them. I'll text you. And we got a call of a push on that goal kick. And Jacob Dow was looking to play that ball quickly, which is a really, really good idea. A really good idea, but they had to move the ball back to where it was. This could be dangerous. Nice through ball. They got somebody on an offsides. Somebody on an offsides. They play that high line trap, which works really well if there's good communication in the back. And so far Green Mountain has done a really nice job. Tyler Groh gets a step on the man. Brian Maxim, Jacob Dow. Okay, West Rutland had a really, really nice opportunity there. And after the collision down there, had 2 guys down and they were both in an offsides position. It was a nice, really nice service through. Tyler Groh showed his speed there, had an opportunity. His shot actually hit the goalie in the leg. Hit the goalie in the leg. The ball came out. Brian Maxim's shot hit somebody. Jacob Dow had an opportunity and seemed to be obstructed. We got a West Rutland throw. Got a West Rutland throw. Nice throw in to Joe Brown. Get the ball in the corner. Joe doing a nice job. Service across. Rolls off the top of Joe's foot. Jacob Dow plays the ball back to Marty. Get a touch. Green throw. So it's a green throw deep in their own territory. I don't know who's going to take the throw. They subbed for the gentleman from Green Mountain that picked it up. Nice big throw over the top by number 16. Touches off a little bit. Tyler Groh putting high pressure on him. Forced a mistake. Jacob Dow with a strike. And good hands by the keeper, Kemp. Kemp is a senior. Not sure. I didn't get a chance to talk to the coach before the game. I'm assuming being a small school, he's at least a 3-year starter, possibly more. Mac Walton with a nice cut. Feeds it in, number 7. Matt Chambers, a junior. That was good combination play by those two. We got outnumbered there essentially. Brian Maxim guarding 2 people. Took a chance and lunged at the first and a nice ball through. Luckily for West Rutland, that shot was struck just wide. So we're 1-0 here at West Rutland in the first half. West Rutland has had a couple opportunities. The opportunities have come on balls played through from their midfielders in their backs. Some nice footwork by Brian Maxim. Gets stuck by Mac Walton. Brendan Harvey, nice ball. And we get a really long clear. They definitely wanted that. They definitely wanted that ball out of there. Jeremy Avoli is stepping off. Brian Maxim stepping off, and Eric Maxim is sliding centrally, so he's going to play a central midfield for the Golden Horde. Joe Brown's got a long throw, and it looks like the first time they're going to use this today. In traffic, the keeper, Kemp, does a really nice job coming and getting that ball. Well struck by Eric Maxim. That's a bounding ball. That dipping ball. I couldn't tell what it hit. Got a foul, a play on, and apparently the advantage was lost. So Green Mountain, yet again, really quick on the restart. Service comes right back to the initial kicker. And looks like Joe Brown comes through and makes a nice tackle. Last touch by Green Mountain. So goal kick awarded to West Rutland. So we're 1-0 here at West Rutland. West Rutland has had a couple more opportunities here as of late. Green Mountain's had a lot of a lot of opportunities. Brian Maxim is checking back into central midfield for his brother Eric Maxim. That's a great service through. And Mac Walton scores on the through ball. Looks like there's some confusion there out of West Rutland in the back. Mac Walton ran through from the midfield all alone. I know Coach Hart talked to them before the game as him being the most dangerous player on their team. So I think that's a mismark by West Rutland, losing somebody of that caliber. So we'll see how the young team recovers.
A big kid. I don't think I realized how big
Yeah.
he is until I actually
He's
see
a
him
monster.
close to me and in shorts.
Yeah. So being a young team, getting down 2-0 early in their first match, it'll be interesting to see how West Rutland recovers from this. I know there was a lot of looking around on that last goal. West Rutland got caught in an offsides position there. Looks like they called it on Jacob Dow. Green Mountain playing that high line. See if West Rutland can capitalize on it with the speed that they have shown. Got a Green Mountain throw, far sideline. And we have an illegal throw by West Rutland. Brian Maxim with a big throw. Nice touch through by Jeremy Avoli. Green Mountain looks to do that trap. Let's see who West Rutland runs forward on this. Joe Brown coming out of the back. We get a push on Green Mountain. We get a push on Green Mountain out here, almost like a corner. Okay, see if we can take advantage of this. Brian Maxim with the kick. Ball being served in by Brian Maxim. Let's see if we can get anybody on the end of this. Nice service. Dangerous play called on Joe Brown. Looked like he almost tripped or was tripped coming through. So West Rutland's going up deep. Earlier, Tyler Groh was playing up shorter of that line that they're holding. Jacob Dow, nice service to the corner. Jeremy Avoli putting high pressure. We get a throw. So take advantage of the long throw. Brian Maxim's going to throw this ball in. See if we can get anybody on the end of it. It's almost like a corner kick with the length. Jordan Johnson with the service from the outside. So it's a danger. The long throw should work to West Rutland's advantage. The field is about 60 yards wide, and they have two players that can throw it just like a corner kick. That one's a little close to the keeper, but it was in traffic. The ball came down. Just couldn't get anybody on the end of it. West Rutland needs to recognize where Mac Walton is. He just picked up the ball and exploded away from everybody. Dangerous player. He just struck that ball from probably about 25 yards out. Slight miss hit on his part, a little high and wide, but that definitely needs to be something that's going to be cleaned up for the second half for West Rutland, for them to get back into this game. 50-50 ball. Brian Maxim wins a nice 50-50 ball. Could have been an advantage there. Could have been an advantage. Almost could have thrown a yellow card on that one, I think. Looks like Green Mountain is looking to push the ball forward, and the throw goes out of bounds. So we're still at 2-0 West Rutland. That's a nice win by Jeremy Avoli. And Kemp comes up big. Senior leadership in the back helps a lot. West Rutland has a senior keeper who's in his third year of starting for West Rutland. Saw some action as a freshman, backed up Emmett Ackerman that year, but got a few games early.
What? Oh.
Rich is videotaping. I'm doing commentary for him.
Okay, well, at first I'm like,
No,
is he talking to me because he's saying a
No.
lot of words and I'm not hearing one
No.
thing? Wait, he's got a big pump.
He does. He's a senior. He does a nice
Okay,
job
well, he is a
cover,
senior.
covering that area. No, he's no.
Flippin' way.
No, he's a senior. I don't know how many years he started. I'm assuming being Green Mountain, it's 3. So. And 2 mistakes, 2 goals. Okay, I hate to disagree with the official's call, but the West Rutland player got taken down at the midfield line, and he called the foul on the West Rutland player. So
That's okay. I mean, I have Stan Blickards tomorrow.
well, you get a lot of good calls because he's the driver's ed instructor.
I go, well, just be aware. You can't probably see outside.
Yeah.
And that goes both ways. So be prepared. If you think they're outside, you better play. Because I never really know what's going to be called.
Jeremy Volley with a nice tackle. So there hasn't been many fouls in the game to this point. I'd say probably pretty even with the number of fouls called against each team. Green Mountain is looking to play quick. Darby Pollard gets a steal at the top of the box and then gets the ball knocked away. Dangerous ball in the center of the box. Get it cleared out. Brian Maxim clears it out. Jeremy Avoli plays the ball over the top. Tyler Grove putting high pressure on the back, and that seems to be working for West Rutland. That seems to be working for West Rutland right now. They are they're putting high pressure on those backs as they go forward. Second illegal throw. You don't see those very often in a game. Both of them for the same reason. High school level, 2 guys, 1 from each team. Illegal throw because their back foot comes up. Mac Walton with the ball. Does a little stutter step. Matt Bathalon makes a really nice tackle. Josh Smith has got a pretty good weapon here. He's got a really heavy kick that if you can get a good read on it, you can get in. Brendan Harvey with a nice touch beyond the defender. That ball kind of just bounced away from Hunter Mason. And Green Mountain is starting to load again. They seem to like to play the left side of the field. Have some strength over there. So West Rutland still trailing 2-0 here. Has had some opportunities. Made their keeper make a couple of saves to this point. I think it's just a matter of time, West Rutland to break through in this one. Brian Maxim with a nice move, beats his man, beats a second man, pushes the ball through to Tyler Groh. Tyler Groh making a run, and West Rutland earns a corner kick. So Jacob Dow took it from the right side with the outswinger, and it looks like he's going to take it from the other side, being an in-swinger. Our ball boys are, one of the ball boys got caught way down on the far end. Need a corner kick. Trying to work to get the ball. Okay, so back to the play. They did stop the clock to hold the clock on this play. I don't know how much time's left. I can't see the board from here. Jacob Dow, a left-footed kick, is going to hit the in-swinger. West Rutland running a bunch of players forward. And just a little bit higher, it might have snuck over the keeper and got to the back post where runners were available. But this counter could be problematic. Joe Brown was forward as West Rutland's center back. West Rutland was able to contain the play just enough to allow Joe to get back into position. West Rutland should be a ball possession team this year. That's a nice settle down by Eric Maxim. He serves the ball through to Tyler Groh. Tyler Groh has caused a lot of problems with his speed today up there. In the midfield, I don't believe Jacob Dow has been subbed out yet. He's a workhorse. Jacob has played everywhere over the course of his career. Some outside back, some midfield, some forward. Right now, him and Brian Maxim and Brendan Harvey as sophomores are being asked to run the midfield. And for young kids, they do a good job. Eric Maxim is in. Tell Brian to get over here and throw it, play like a corner man. Keep it away from the keeper. Okay, we got a long throw coming in. Got Eric Maxim in the box, Jacob Dow in there, Brendan Harvey. Nice throw, Jacob Dow. Jacob Dow with the strike. So it worked out perfect. The throw went to Jacob Dow. Jacob Dow turned at the top of the box and hit a nice shot. Snuck a little bit over the bar. Well covered by the keeper, Kent. We got a push coming back this way. Looks like Jordan Johnson might have taken a forearm to the side of the head. Jordan Johnson might not be the biggest player on the field, but he plays with some of the most heart. Here's one of those dangerous things. The service needs to be a little bit higher in that circumstance to get it up over the... Brian Maxim picks it up at midfield with the header. Brian Maxim makes a nice run up the field and hits a shot that just goes over the bar. So West Rutland is starting to turn it on a little bit. Maxim speed out of the midfield. It's a pretty lanky kid, sophomore, who's about 6 feet tall. He's got pretty good breakaway speed. So we have a goal kick for Green Mountain. The service is up. Jordan Johnson with the win. Ball served out to the corner. Tyler Groh, looks like Tyler Groh is going to get there before this ball gets out of bounds. Nice save. Tries to bring the ball back in. Brendan Harvey. Good opportunity there. Just the difference between having an 8th grader striker battling an older player. Could have possibly called an obstruction there, potentially, but it's not called. Mac Walton making a nice run through. It looks like they've pushed him forward now. Looks like he's running up top, running the striker position where he was known to do a lot of damage. So we got a 2-0 score. West Rutland definitely has had their opportunities. There's a lot to be said about teams that can capitalize on mistakes of the other team. Here's a nice long ball over the top. Looks like it's going to clear the first. Eric Maxim's in. West Rutland's winning a lot of balls, but not many of them with their head. They're trying to bring the ball down and play it at the foot level, or taking it off a bounce, which has allowed Green Mountain, who looks to be a little bigger, to have an advantage. A quick ball from Josh Smith. Nice service by Eric Maxim. So the first half ends, it's 2-0. Okay, we're gonna enter the second half here. West Rutland trailing 2-0, 40 minutes of soccer to go. West Rutland definitely has had their chances so far. Scoring chances wise, I would say probably, I would give the favor to West Rutland. The difference being is in the limited number of chances that the Green Mountain squad has had, they've put 2 of them in the back of the net. One through traffic by Darby Pollard. The other one was scored by Mac Walton. Once again, he was their leading scorer last year, 24 goals as a freshman. Probably his first marker of the year. I believe this is Green Mountain's first game of the year, as well as West Rutland's. So, second half starts. And it looks like Green Mountain is looking to play through feet. Darby Pollard, they really like this left-hand side. Jordan Johnson with a nice one at the top of the box. Brian Maxim doing a nice job shielding that ball away, playing a ball just a little bit out of reach of Jacob Dow. Mac Walton still causing a lot of problems. Brian Maxim with the clear. Gets settled down. That ball's probably going to stay in, and it does. West Rutland, it looks like they got some spacing issues between their midfield and their front runners right now. Jacob Dow was up supporting. Brian Maxim was caught back deep. In this formation of the 3-2-3-2, you're looking at units of 5. That's a great turn by Mac Walton. Great turn at the top of the box. So once again, I'm sure that West Rutland talked about this at halftime. Mac is just not the type of player that you want to leave free anywhere around your box. That's a great ball played down to the corner, and Jacob Dow is just going to run out of field space to catch up to it. It's a great thought, great turn, and great look. Looks like we got 2 new ball boys this year that are struggling to keep up with the play. They forget that it's a running sport of soccer, and they're doing a lot of walking. Ball played across. Brendan Harvey coming in. Nice touch. Ball played over the top. Mac Walton running onto it. Ball comes out to Darby Pollard. Cross, nice save. Josh Smith makes a really nice save. That ball was really well played in. Ball comes across from Pollard. Mac Walton stepped over the top of it, and they had a runner on the back post. So Josh Smith has shown his senior leadership. Very easily that could have made it 3-0. Ball being served in. I believe this is their first corner kick of the day. See how West Rutland defends it. Jordan Johnson has a nice defense of it. Lack of communication. Jordan Johnson, Brian Maxim almost kicked each other to try clearing that ball out. Green Mountain is starting the way they started the game, getting some territorial possession. West Rutland is resorting to just knocking the ball out. They're trying to get settled. Looks like they're getting a little stretched out. Ball served back and played over the top. Comes out. I believe we have a handball call on the settle by Green Mountain. I'm not sure if that's what the call is. It is a direct. So I'm guessing it was a handball. Nice ball served over the top to Jacob Dow. Plays it back to Hunter Mason. Mason tries going back to Dow. Dow was looking for a ball to his feet. Hunter played it to the corner. Tyler Groh once again up there putting high pressure on. Earned a throw-in for West Rutland. This is an area where West Rutland could take advantage of the long throw. The ball service comes into Brian Maxim. Brian Maxim with the strike, and looks like he kicked the ground. So West Rutland gets the ball up in a good scoring opportunity. Maxim makes a nice turn at the top of the box and just kind of rushes. I'm not sure if he rushed it or what, but he struck the ground before he struck the ball and didn't have anything on it. A short ball played in. Brendan Harvey puts some high pressure and they earn the throw-in. See if West Rutland's going to try to go quick and try to catch Green Mountain off guard here. Jeremy Avoli gets possession of the ball in the corner, gets stolen back. And we just earned a throw-in for West Rutland. They're going to give the ball to Brian Maxim. This is a good move. Brian Maxim and Joe Brown both have long throws. It's almost like a corner kick. See if anybody from West Rutland can get ahead on this thing. Jeremy Avoli does get ahead on it, and it looks like the ball went out for a corner kick. So West Rutland earned a corner kick. Looks like Jacob Dow is going to be their corner kick specialist this year. He's taken every corner kick for West Rutland today. Outside of his first one that he openly admitted he mishit it, the other ones have been served in brilliantly. West Rutland needs to start capitalizing on these opportunities. Guys forward, set pieces, and here we go. A ball served in, and looks like Lass contacted by, they're awarding a corner kick. So guessing that went off Joe Brown, who was making a nice near post run. That ball was served in really nice. A little bit of contact there, and Joe couldn't get it deflected onto goal. So West Rutland just earned another free kick. It looks like a push in the back on number 12. Nice service in. Two straight ahead. The senior keeper generally wander off their line, and this young man from Green Mountain has done a really nice job. He controls his area. He comes out. He is always being aggressive. And the same thing happens on this end. When you have younger keepers, sometimes you can get away with balls played through like that because they're hesitant. But with two senior keepers, the ball has to be played a little bit better in order. There's a great ball over the top. Tyler Groh running in on it. Flicks the header. Comes down to Jeremy Avoli. West Rutland looks like they had possession of the ball, came out. Matt Bathlon serves the ball in, won by the center back from Green Mountain. Tyler Groh is down. Not sure if he's hurt. Not sure if he's hurt. It looks like he's holding his calf. I don't know. It is fairly warm out here. Nope, they've asked to stop the clock. So they're looking to bring Tyler off. I'm not sure if he got kicked, if when he jumped, if it was a cramp. Like I said, the field is mostly shaded now, but they've maintained the heat and humidity has maintained. So it could just possibly be cramps. He is walking off under his own power. And West Rutland is subbing in Eric Maxim to run up top. You lose a little bit with speed when Eric comes in. He is an 8th grader. He is undersized, but he's definitely highly skilled. It's nice to see him out running. Him and Jacob Dow have played a lot of soccer together over the years. They're playing on the same side of the field, and they have a tendency to connect really well. So we're coming out with a goal kick now after the injury to Tyler. The ball's in. It's the second one in a row that I don't know if that's intentional. Almost looks like a miss kick, but it's played to their short man. So West Rutland has earned the throw. That's 2 in a row out of the senior keeper that he's played. Ball is served in. Brian Maxim deflects it, and Green Mountain has kicked it out. Green Mountain has not cracked back there. They, whenever they get a little panicky or get out of position, they have a tendency to knock the ball out. They're not afraid to give up throw-ins. They're not afraid to give up corner kicks. I think they're trusting that if they can get settled in, their defense can handle it. So here's another one of those opportunities. Brian Maxim with the long throw. Let's see if one of the West Rutland boys can get a little aggressive in there and put this ball in the back of the net. It's a nice flip in there, and another nice play by the keeper. A quick throw and release. Looking to release Mac Walton again. You know, he's dangerous, and I think when they think they have the opportunity to go forward to him, and that one rolls all the way through, right into Josh. Josh has got a long kick. Sometimes he rushes those kicks, but when he gets into them, it can be a weapon. You know, 70, 80-yard punts. Another soccer player from West Rutland that played club this season, and it was utilized pretty frequently, the long punt. Matt Bathlon has a nice clear under high pressure from Mac Walton. So Green Mountain has a throw, and once again, Green Mountain is doing a really nice job of putting the ball back into play quickly. Josh Smith trying to go for the long one again. Gets a little under it. One thing about being small, you earn a lot of foul calls. Not sure if there's a lot of contact there, but when you're only 102 pounds and you're running against a junior or senior, it looks a lot worse. We'll see what they do with this. Looks like they're trying to play a ball running into Jacob Dow on the far post. That ball has been a difficult ball. The little touch ball over the top of that high line that they play. So West Rutland's still looking to get their first marker of the season. Still 2-0. Mac Walton coming across again and defended by his own guy. One of his own players stepped in front of him. Jeremy Avoli plays the ball out to Eric Maxim. Eric Maxim's tracking. Ball comes back centrally. Nice step by Matt Bathlon, and then he gets drilled after. And bad news for West Rutland, looks like he's holding his leg. I don't know. Once again, like I said, it is a little humid. First games of the year, you can have cramping. Looks like the leg's straight up in the air, so I'm assuming that he got hit and cramped. That does happen. So as they did stop the clock for this. I'm guessing that West Rutland is going to have to sub. They do have the free kick being awarded after this. So, and he's getting up, not putting any pressure on it. Not putting any pressure on the leg on it, so hopefully it's just a cramp. Hopefully, Matty will be able to go off the field and come back on. So we're looking at what Coach Hart is planning on doing. I didn't see a sub enter the game for him. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. It looks like Tyler Grove's coming in. It looks like Mr. Versatile is coming back. As I spoke to you earlier, it's not his favorite position, but Jacob Dow, with the exception of the position of keeper, which if you asked him to play there, he would, gets the call to go back out. Ball's played over the top to Brian Maxim. Eric Maxim floats the ball over the top to Joe Brown. Joe Brown serves the corner. Ball comes back across. Kemp is the man on the spot again. Senior keeper hasn't made too many poor decisions today. When you play a senior keeper, you have to keep the ball away from him. Senior keepers have a tendency to own their area. And I don't know too many keepers that don't like to keep a clean sheet. And right now, if I had to guess, we're probably about 20 minutes to go in this half. So through 60 minutes, he hasn't let anything by him. So we'll see. We'll see if West Rutland learns from their errors. Get the ball back out here to this left side. Ball comes across. Brian Maxim steps in. Marty Van Buren. That ball's over the top. Leave it, Smith. I got it. So West Rutland has a goal kick. Pretty harmless shot. Just goes over the top. Looking at West Rutland trying to start to link some things together through their midfield and through their front runners. Green Mountain has shown that they're pretty solid in the back. Coach Hart has subbed in Zach Pratt to run up top, so it's now Zach Pratt running up top with Jeremy Avoli, with Jacob Dow sliding back to the midfield. Tyler Grove is playing an outside midi. Brian Max and Brendan Harvey are still the other two middies. Those haven't changed. Looked like there was some good build-up. Here's a nice ball by Mac Walton. And that ball just runs off. West Rutland takes the goal kick. So we'll see what West Rutland's made of. It looks like some fatigue setting in on both sides. West Rutland maybe a little bit more. Good thought. Number 12 from Green Mountain, trying to catch Smitty. Senior attacker Addison Provence. Saw that the West Rutland keeper was off his line a little bit and took a chance from a long ways out, and it was pretty well hit. West Rutland, a really bad turnover at top of the box. Ball was just blown over the top. So Green Mountain is entering a sub. It will be a West Rutland goal kick. So once again, we're having problems with the ball boy not actually running. They all want the money, they all don't want to do the work. Once again, a ball won by Green Mountain. Nice move. Mac Walton just beat 3 guys, and then Brian Maxim wins a tackle. Ball goes back. It's back on Mac Walton's foot in traffic. 3 guys surrounding him. Brian Maxim steps through the pack. Number 12 riding him the whole way. At some point, they need to call a foul, and they finally do. That's a great ball over the top. Brian Maxim playing early. You lose a lot from the offensive end of the field when you put Jacob Dow in the back. He's around the ball in good areas. His intelligence on the soccer field is great. Defensively, you're gaining because he can play there as well as anybody on this team. But at this point, West Rutland is looking to try to generate some offense. Tyler Groh with a nice run, plays the ball through. Brendan Harvey steps through. He's in alone, and a really nice tackle. He's slow to get up. Brendan Harvey's not a very big guy out there. Brendan Harvey probably goes 104 pounds as a sophomore, but he is tough. Very good foot skills. That was a really great touch with his chest around the defender. Had a step, really nice recovery by the central back for Green Mountain. So Jacob Dow's pushed forward on this. He is going to take the corner kick on this. Brian Maxim is being subbed out. Eric Maxim is going in. So I don't know if that means Eric is going to be playing a central midfield position. That's a great service to the back bar with nobody there. Now the race is on. Green Mountain was looking to push forward, and then just a ball over the top. I believe the keeper let it run out for a goal kick. Nope, apparently he did save it before it went across the line. The way everybody was reacting to the situation. Jeremy Voley, good thought. He had Eric Maxim running. Great ball served in by Mac Walton and just running out of field space. Green Mountain, if I remember right, that's our second illegal throw of the day. I'm not sure what they called illegal on that one. I'm not sure if the foot came up again. Sometimes what happens in the game of soccer is when you see it once, you see it for the rest of the day. Jeremy Avoli trying to play a ball over the top and loses it. Nice win by Jordan Johnson. West Rutland just seems to be a step slower right now. Need to get the aggressiveness back in and get a little speed with their game. So West Rutland is in a 2-0 hole still. Not possessing as well. Looks like Eric Maxim might be playing a right half right now. Looks like Brendan Harvey's been slid into the middle. A little interchange, miscommunication between 2 of the West Rutland boys, and the ball slides out for a throw. A lot of space. The ball hasn't been over on this side very much today, or this half. Everybody's getting congested to one side. Nice flick on by Green Mountain, and Green Mountain will earn a corner kick. So Green Mountain will have a corner kick. West Rutland hasn't had to defend too many of these. I believe it's only one on the day, and they did defend it fairly well. Looks like it's going to be a right-footed kick, outswinger. They're running a lot of guys forward. Ball's played to the back post and flicked on. Illegal throw. Yep. West Rutland, Green Mountain, early season. I know a lot of coaches get driven crazy by the illegal throw. That's now 2 apiece. And a lot of coaches will say it's the only time you're allowed to use your hands, you shouldn't mess up. So West Rutland will take advantage of this. The long throw by Joe Brown has moved him up the field 40 more yards. Another long throw. The flick on. I missed him coming into the game. Jacob Bartlett, who is a freshman, is getting his first varsity experience. West Rutland has another throw-in attempt. This is down in the area, and it looks like Joe Brown is throwing it. This is down in the area where they need to take advantage of these long throws. We'll see what happens here. Running a bunch of guys forward. There's a flick on to the back post. Green Mountain clears the ball out. So Green Mountain has earned the throw-in. Good communication out of Green Mountain. It seems like everybody on the field wants the ball for them. They do a nice job of talking and supporting one another. West Rutland has gone quiet, and they go. That's a great save. Josh Smith makes a game saving, because if that goes in 3-0 this late, we'll pretty much sink the ship. Probably sink the ship. And they ran through, a player ran through inside the 12, and nice reaction save, push over the bar. Now they're gonna have to deal with the corner. Ball served up top. Jordan Johnson with a nice clear outside the box. West Rutland is really deep in their own area right now. Not a lot of offensive pressure here. Not a lot of guys forward for West Rutland right now. Fatigue is definitely setting in, because when they have an opportunity to run forward, there are gaps. Josh Smith unloads the punt. Get a little air under that one. It's still about 65 yards. He's doing a really nice job of getting that ball up there, but West Rutland allowed the Green Mountain player just to let that ball settle down. It bounced 3 or 4 times. Somebody needs to be in pressure on that. Ball played through. Once again, the through balls today from both teams have been a little suspect. They're straight ahead. And like I said earlier, 2 senior keepers, generally those don't cause you any problems. Just turns into a punt. There's a nice one launched over the top. That ball is in. Eric Maxim is in behind the defender. We get an obstruction call coming against Green Mountain. We'll see who serves this ball in. There's a lot of players out there for West Rutland right now that have really nice touch and can serve that in. Being an indirect kick, if you're new to soccer, this ball will have to touch another player before it can enter the goal. It cannot be struck straight in. So this ball will be looked to be served out away from the goal with runners. So we'll see what happens on this ball. Ball's played in. Brendan Harvey's first with the touch. Turns it back. Gets wrecked at the top of the box. We have a white throw and a white substitution. 2 white substitution. Jeremy Avoli and Brian Maxim both re-enter the game. Joe Brown with the throw. Throws over the top. He's looking for Jeremy Avoli. And there's a melee down in front of the goal. Ball bouncing around. The keeper was afraid to play it with his hands because an intentional played ball back cannot be replayed by the keeper. Clearly wasn't intentional. And he tried to play it with his head, misplayed it. Ball's bouncing around. Not sure who had the opportunity to put it in. When you're that close to the goal, you don't even have to kick. You can just run it in. So ball's played down to this corner. Marty Van Buren, who actually is a Pulteney student who came over to West Rutland to play as a senior. That ball's played straight ahead. The keeper is staying put. It doesn't look like it's in an area where he felt he could come get it. And the high pressure by Zach Pratt has created a throw-in. So I haven't seen Matt Bathlon get up. Tyler Groh has re-entered the game, so I'm guessing his was probably a cramp. Not sure about Matt Bathlon at this point. He is sitting down. I don't even see him walking around at this point. West Rutland's got a throw. This more than likely should be a Brian Maxim or Joe throw, just because it's like a corner kick, and they need to get a marker at this point to try to draw closer to even. Can't see the clock. If I had to guess, probably around 10 minutes or so left in the game. Nice long throw. Jeremy Avoli trying to flick it on, hits off the side of his head and rolls harmlessly out of bounds. That's a play that West Rutland could definitely capitalize on and work on. I know there's some wider fields, but that ball is still traveling 30 to 40 yards on those throws, which is going to get you into the mix and could almost be played like a corner kick if you had the opportunity. Jeremy Avoli running through. Jeremy had a year away from soccer, had a good preseason, scored a couple goals in a scrimmage against Otter Valley. He's got a great shot. We haven't seen it yet today. He hasn't been able to unleash one, but strikes the ball really, really hard. Another ball served up, tired legs again. Green Mountain winning the race again. Tyler Groh, ball's played through, and Mr. on the spot again, Mr. Kemp back there, Kyle Kemp, who's played outstanding, comes out and retrieves the ball harmlessly. So West Rutland had some early opportunities. It looks like Green Mountain has sagged off a little bit, and they're playing a little bit deeper. They're not playing the high line they played in the first half. I don't know if that's because of what the score is. Generally, coaches will change their style of play based on the score. When you're winning 2-0, the risky aspect of trying to play an offsides trap can cause you more problems than help, because the old adage, a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in soccer. So the 6 o'clock bells are ringing right now, so I might have been guessing wrong. We could be in the waning moments of this game if we started on time and halftime started on time. So West Rutland's got some work to do, and they have to go quick. A little more urgency in their step. A nice win. And the senior is working over the sophomore in the middle of the field. Ball's played over the top. Jeremy Avoli running underneath it. Brendan Harvey's got an opportunity here and just isn't going to have the legs to get there. He did everything correctly there, but Green Mountain has earned the throw. So we'll see what West Rutland can do here in the waning moments of this game. That ball's played straight ahead and pretty much right to Kyle Kemp's feet. And being the smart senior keeper that he is, keeps it at his feet until he's under pressure, and then we'll play the long one over the top. Good interchange through the midfield for Green Mountain. Some good interchanging by Green Mountain, but there's a lot of tired legs out there as well. That ball is a great ball played over the top to Brendan Harvey. Brendan Harvey, let's see what he can do. Well struck and just gobbled up by Kyle Kemp. Like I said, Brendan Harvey's not the biggest player out there. He strikes the ball really well, works at it. Another long ball over the top. West Rutland. Another ball that we were in position, and a lot of the West Rutland players like to try to bring that ball down to their feet. If subs coming in for West Rutland, Brendan Harvey's coming out. Well-deserved rest. He has played a fantastic game all over the place. Really, really tired legs there. Tyler Groh plays the ball in. Kyle Kemp with a nice read on the ball and beat Jeremy Aboli to it. Might have been a handball that was missed. Tired legs. West Rutland got caught offsides there. Walking back into position. West Rutland wins the ball, plays it back in. Two guys are walking back. This can be slightly dangerous, having the keeper hit a ball this high, 40 yards from the goal. A lot of bad things can happen. If there's a mishit at all, he's so far away from his goal. Jordan Johnson with a really nice play. And there, even with the 2-0 lead, everything's quick for West Rutland, or for Green Mountain. They don't let that ball come to rest on any set piece, whether it's a kick, a throw. The only time they seem to take their time is when it's coming out of the back and it's a goal kick. The keeper is pretty deliberate about how much time he's going to take. So Green Mountain throw in. Throw comes in. A lot of West Rutland players in the area, but the West Rutland players that were in the area didn't do a lot with it. Here's Mac Walton. Seems to move this team really well. Joe Brown with a nice tackle coming from behind and gets destroyed. Number 12, that's I think his third, fourth, or fifth foul of the game. And he is arguing the fact. I thought maybe Kyle was actually issuing him a verbal warning, but apparently he was just protesting the call. He is a senior, he's a big guy. Ball's played over the top. And Derek Bruno hit a nice dipping volley, but it wound up going right to the senior's hands. Brian Maxim's walking back into position. Jeremy, I think, Aboli was walking back into position. Once again, another win by West Rutland. Ball served back over the top, two guys in an offsides position. Had a push, but they're going to call a play on because Green Mountain has possession of the ball. Nice cutback, nice service. Well played by both players there. Mac Walton showing the respect for the keeper, making an aggressive play, but as soon as the keeper went down, he backed off. Definitely missed a handball there. Joe Brown settled that ball down with his hand. This should be going quick. They should be playing quick here. West Rutland doesn't have a lot of time. Nice long throw. Ball bouncing around in the center of the box. Everybody running beyond it. Brian Maxim with a really nice tackle. And Brian there looked to kill it instead of striking it. Really nice tackle, got himself in a really nice position. And a lot of the kids, when they're a little bit farther out away from the goal, they don't look to strike the ball, they look to hit it really hard. And when they hit it really hard, they have a tendency to miss it. Really good combination play there from Mac Walton. And Josh Smith lets it roll off the end line. Not sure if I was spinning on him, why he didn't grab it with his hands for the big punt. Ball over the top, Jeremy Avoli running onto it. Can't be much time left on the clock at this point. Doesn't look like West Rutland's playing with much urgency. It looks like they have changed Joe Brown up into the midfield and put Brian Maxim back at center back. Apparently there's a foul. Everybody thought it was the throw. Apparently they call a foul on somebody. West Rutland's trying to hold the high line. We'll see what happens with this. Ball played over the top. Green Mountain has done a really nice job of settling the ball down and then playing through feet in the offensive third. Ball's back to Mac. Mac Walton's going to hit it and well over the bar. Jeremy Voley comes off. Derek Bruno comes off. It looks like Eric Maxim is in the game, and who else just checked into the game for West Rutland? And another handball. Okay, they caught that one. That ball is played straight ahead. Get it and get off the field quick. So that ball was played straight ahead. It's got to be played better than that. Jordan Johnson with a nice win out of the air. Jordan's not afraid to win it with his head. Eric Maxim battling in there, 8th grader. Really nice touch. That ball's played over the top. Jake Bartlett has a lot of speed as a freshman. He plays both ends of the field. He actually was a forward. Ball's played into Eric. Let's see what Eric can do. Joe Brown played a really nice ball in. West Rutland probably should be running numbers forward. Joe should be probably coming and throwing this. This is, Josh Smith just said they have a minute left. And nobody at the back post. Frustrating as a coach when you know somebody has a long throw and nobody is deep. I'm not sure why everybody was pinched in so far. They got to go quick. West Rutland here's the lack of experience. The ball has to be played quickly at this point in the game. It's a good thought, but and West Rutland, it looks like they're going to lose their home opener this year. The ball's played through. Joe Brown, guys get tangled up. And that's the final horn. As West Rutland loses their home opener 2-0. Pretty hard fought game, had their opportunities, definitely a learning experience. Green Mountain is one of the tougher teams on their schedule, so look forward to seeing you at the next West Rutland broadcast.